I got questions here to answer. The lovely Nia just popped in. How are you, sweetheart?
How are you?
How are you?
Hi, how are you?
I'm awesome. All right. Response to question about scientists getting pussy. Every email from this scientist said, no, there are no science groupies. Scientists don't get pussy. This one is saying the opposite. All right, so that's from Andrew. All right. Physicists get pussy. Hey, Bill, new listener here. In your September 14th Monday morning podcast, you were speculating about whether scientists have groupies or not. I laughed out loud because, yes, they do. All right, I want to know about this world. And do the chicks that you get, do they have like their hair up in a ponytail and they're wearing like black frame glasses? And then later on that night, they let down the ponytail and you take their glasses off and you do like a makeover. And it's like, wow, wait a minute. You're actually the best looking girl at the fucking mall. Sorry. Every coming to age movie was like that. And I was surprised to learn that myself. I was surprised to learn that myself. I work at a university with a really, well, listen, if you're fucking teaching a class, any dumb blonde's going to blow you to try to pass, right? Isn't that how it works, Nia?
Bill.
I work at a university with a really big physics department, sorry. As you can tell, I was not in that wing at college. I don't even know if my college had a science. We didn't have a science department. The place is populated with greasy-haired introverts who smile spasmodically with half their mouths and can only maintain eye contact with you for 0.25 seconds per social encounter. There are some normal guys, too. There are even a few slick, confident guys. All right, so you got the full range, but most of them are sort of introverted people that feel more comfortable looking into down a microscope, into a microscope, whatever you say, rather than looking at another person. Over the last decade, I've seen these dudes have crazy affairs. Oh, wow. Divorce and remarry, have administrative meetings called about them because of their scandalous behavior, blah, blah, blah. And the women are hot. The only difference between the world of sports and this one is that women start with master's degrees. Wow. Yes, Bill, I know what you're thinking. You don't. I'm blown away. How hot are these physics groupies? Well, I'm an outsider to their world the same way you are to the groupies clamoring to get to the Clippers players or whoever the fuck. I can objectively state that there are many women who are hot by any straight man's standards in that scene, sorry. And they are all intelligent and highly educated too. Wow. Well, yeah, I think if you're a really smart chick, how long could you be around some fucking moron? Not saying that athletes are morons. There's another stereotype. See, people were breaking it down. What's that?
I said 17 years, apparently.
We haven't been together for 17 years.
Almost.
16. 17 years I've been with you? Did Dak Prescott just throw another fucking touchdown? That Gallup guy again. There you go. Ground can't cause a fumble. He broke the plane. No flags in the play. I love it. What are they looking at it over and over and again to see if he is that a touchdown? Yeah, that's got to be a touchdown. All right, sorry. Back to the scientist pussy here, groupies. I guess the point is that if you excel at anything, there are women out there who will notice. Good genes, right? That's right. Yeah, if you're a hot chick, what are you going to fucking bang a loser? Well, my wife did. Oh, see, I beat you to the punch. And physical beauty is just as important to these guys as it is to any other chump, of course. So the women courting the top tier of scientists are hot. But to stick the landing, they have to be able to hold their own in a conversation, too. So basically, it's another level. I'm not in it. I'm good-looking and charming, but I don't have a shot. Well, not with that attitude. These women are interested in the physics superstars, nothing less. Sincerely, anonymous fellow who please don't mention my name so I don't lose my job. Thanks. I never would. I would never mention a name for something like that. Okay, first of all, that was all very educational. And second of all, there's no reason why you can't go out and get the top level scientist groupie pussy. All right? You got to think more positive. All right? Maybe you got to have a little fucking end zone dance, except a microscope dance after you fucking discover something. I don't know what it is. Or just hang out with the physics superstar. You know? You'll get their runoff. Still got to be like an 8, right? It's not bad. I don't know. Nia, where would you classify yourself as?
What do you mean?
Like 1 through 10. Where would you put yourself? I mean, to me, you're a 10.
10.
You're a 10?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Now you just became a 9 to me.
Why?
You lose a point for arrogance.
For confidence. It's not arrogance, it's confidence.
No, it's arrogance.
No, it isn't. What are you to say if it's arrogance or not?
Who are you to say that I'm...
No, I guess I'm like a 5.
I didn't say 5. You could have been humbled and said 9. You're like, what the hell did I marry? You can start talking about yourself in the third point person?
Listen, Nia spent her whole life being humble. Now Nia's ready to tell the world how awesome she is.
Well, all right, then. She's a 10 and she knows it. All right. If I was an insecure person, I would have you stop listening to Beyonce. I don't like what she's filling your head up with. Or does she even do that? She just says she's the shit, right? And then you guys are like, yeah, that's how I feel about myself.
Yes.
Oh, that reminds me, last night, I asked people in the crowd if they felt they'd ever accomplished anything great. And all I heard was women voices going, yes, yes. So I said to this woman in the crowd, she was in her 20s, beautiful woman. I said, what have you done? She goes, I'm a head chef. And I was like, all right. I worked in a restaurant too.
You weren't a head chef, though.
I know, but is that great?
Yeah.
That's great.
To become a head chef at a restaurant?
Hey, Nia, it's not going to rain tomorrow. Isn't that great? It's that kind of great.
No, that requires skill. You're talking about the weather.
All right.
You're dumb. You're just a dumb fucking dummy. Why are you so dumb?
Well, I don't know.
Look at you. You're so
But wait a minute. But Michael Jordan's great. So if I became a head chef, I can be like, hey, Michael Jordan, as great as you are as a basketball player, I'm also great.
Who's comparing themselves to Michael Jordan?
Well, the way the question I was asking, it's like, like greatness. And she was a head chef somewhere, and she was saying that she was great because of that.
I agree with her. Good for her.
I disagree 100%.
Why? Based on what? Like, why can't
Based on Michael Jordan.
you can't compare everyone to
Based on the greatest chefs. Based on that guy we saw making the fucking pasta.
Jordan is like a freak of nature. No one can ever be as great as Michael Jordan.
That's why people got to stop saying great. They got to stop saying they're great because they're not.
Oh, that's so stupid. That's so, again, I'm baffled.
Do you know what's funny about that, Nia? Is people give me shit because I say anyways instead of anyway.
Anyway,
That's dumb. It's ignorant, correct?
why? No.
To say anyways instead of anyway?
Yeah, anyways. People say anyway all the time. Doesn't mean you're dumb. What are these standards that people are holding other people to?
The standards.
Like, just being
Standards of greatness. Standards of using grammar correctly. Does everything have to become dress down Fridays so everybody can feel like they're included? Fine, a head chef and Michael Jordan. They're both great. Jesus Christ. All right, let's just keep going. I give up. You know what? I am officially fucking, I don't understand this. I don't understand the music. I don't understand what's great anymore.
You're like
Everybody's a 10.
You're an old cranky guy now. What happened?
I think I'm definitely old. I'm not cranky. I'm honest.
Well, I don't know why you can't give someone their kudos because they became head chef at a restaurant. I think that's amazing. She probably worked really hard.
I wasn't giving a shit about that. The point of the...
You're like, great? Is that great? Is that greatness? Like,
No, I mean, because if you were listening to the fucking bit, it was sort of a joke question. Like, have you done anything great in your life? Okay, I don't want to do the fucking bit because I need all the material I have, okay?
right.
And just fucking becoming a head chef. And they're, yeah, I have. It's just like, I mean, Nia, I've done some things in comedy, but Richard Pryor is great.
People say that you're one of the greats.
I know, the people on the internet, and everybody has a fucking opinion. But I'm just saying, there's Richard Pryor and there's fucking everybody else. But there's a bunch of people out there. There's middle acts. I give up. You know what? Everybody's great. Everybody's beautiful. Everybody's beautiful. Like that skinny bitch used to say, who was beautiful and everyone wanted to... I don't understand her. She's one of the hottest chicks out there at the time. And she writes that fucking song. And everybody's like, that's like a fucking beautiful. You are beautiful. Everybody wants to fuck you. Was she really down on herself?
No, because she was getting a lot of shit at that time. So I think it was her. No, I am great. You know, it's like,
Well, that's because she went from a teen idol to rolling around in the mud with her hoo-ha hanging out. She brought it on herself. That's what she was doing when she wanted to be dirty, right? She became a blue comic. I know it. She can do a show with me anytime. I don't give a fuck what she says. All right.